If you see a jaguar sprinting towards you, then you'll experience fear, of course, and that's a natural reaction because your fight or flight adrenaline activates. It's triggered by your need to survive, but you can shape your other emotions with your own beliefs and thoughts. The way you think is extremely powerful in creating emotions that build on each other, for the positive or for the negative. So changing the way you think about the world can make a huge difference in how you feel in your day-to-day life. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools that's easily available to us. If you picture scenarios vividly and do it consistently, then you can trick your subconscious mind, which can help you lead to a change of emotions. Another way to engage your subconscious is with words. What you say and your emotions are easily interconnected. Stop using words that create anxiety, self-doubt, and make you less confident, and replace it with assertions instead of saying, I don't know, or maybe. Say I will or I am. Confront your excuses and tell yourself the truth with positive statements about what you can and will do. When you consistently keep repeating positive statements over and over again, your subconscious begins to adopt this belief. And this is something that you see in prayer. You keep repeating the same thing over and over again and consistently. And then it becomes reinforced into your subconscious to act upon that as well. That's if you're very intentional as well, especially in what you say. As an action step, just spend 10 minutes in the morning. Don't touch your phone at all. Just spend 5 minutes doing visual meditation of your high potential self. Just imagine your higher self. What would that look like? What would you be? And how would you feel? And 5 minutes in the mirror, as cringe as this might sound, of doing affirmations, and watch the difference it makes. It's not, it may sound cringe, but actually it will go a long way if you do this consistently. And keep doing this for spans of months. Your body, mind, and soul will literally do everything it can to achieve it and minimize self-sabotaging activities from occurring. Because you've reinforced it in your body to believe in this, in your mind and your soul especially, that you truly believe in this and that it's achievable, that you can do it. Identify with a positive feeling you want more and more, and use the tools to get your brain used to experiencing that emotion. Use affirmation, visualization, and build a positive narrative about yourself, and repetition with action to repeat and intensify the emotions and beliefs. For example, instead of saying, I don't have time for that because of work, lifestyle, and so on, then say, I can find and make the time for whatever I'm committed to, or I'm too tired. And when you say, or I'm too tired, then say, I have control over my mind and I have more energy than I think. When I schedule a task, I complete it. You need to start changing your language. Because if you don't change your language, you're going to only lead to self-sabotaging. And people say it's very cringe, like the way, these words and everything. And they're the same types of people that get nothing done in life. So if you genuinely agree upon this, then you need to start believing you can. And building self-trust, because if you cannot even trust yourself, then why should anyone trust you with anything? Right? Like, just think about that for a second. If you cannot even build trust of yourself to do a simple thing, a task, whether it's dieting, like controlling what goes in your mouth, whether it's exercising, taking care of your body, why would anyone take your advice, or why should anyone take your advice, or why should anyone even trust you in the first place to begin with, but you cannot even apply it amongst yourself? And I'm not trying to put too much pressure on yourself. You should take this slowly because it does take time, especially when you're going from very bad addictions and habits to now a more of a transformed, positive version of yourself. And you need to do it slowly but incrementally, but you need to take these little action steps because everyone is just so focused on the destination. But before you even get there, you have to have the thoughts, the beliefs, then you have to have the habits and the actions, and then the character then ends up influencing your destination. So take it slowly, but be accountable for it as well. And realize you won't reach all of these overnight. It's going to take some time. You're trying to reverse some things that you've done for decades. And it's going to take years, right? It's going to take months or years. But as long as you're taking the action and you're keeping yourself accountable, that's what matters the most. But and make sure you commit to it as well. So this was part 7 of the emotional mastery series, and like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next part.